Okay, one of the most frequent questions we're asked here at Zen Credit Resolutions is about the credit bureaus. I know, they're confusing and scary, but we'll get through this together. So just cue the intro.
It's you and
So today we're talking about the three credit bureaus. That'd be Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. They're separate and independent companies. They do not share their data. They are for-profit companies. They are not government bureaus. They do collect information about you from as many different entities as possible. They compile this information and then they sell it out on a market to determine your credit worthiness. The problem with that is that this information is held tightly and you don't readily have access to it unless you request it. Misinformation about you, it gets on there and you don't necessarily know it. The companies who use credit reports are not obligated to share those with you because they pay for them. The other thing about the reporting companies is not all companies report to all three bureaus. So you might have one credit card company that only reports to Experian and TransUnion, and those will change your credit histories, and your scores will vary drastically from credit report to credit report. Now, the three bureaus are the base reports, and they're the repositories of the information. All the other reports that you see and hear about are built off these three fundamental reports. 25% of all credit reports have errors on them. That's 1 out of 4 have outright false information reported on them. It has nothing to do with you. It was either falsely collected or it could be someone else's information. And 20% of the reports, that's 1 out of every 5 of you, have information on your credit report that is outright false and is so damning that it will prevent you from getting the credit that you're looking for, buying the car, buying the house. It can affect you getting a job. It can also affect your insurance. So what do? The Fair Credit Reporting Act requires that the three bureaus allow you to pull your credit reports from them once a year. And you can get those for free on annualcreditreport.com. You just go there, log in, and request the reports. So I hope this explained to you what the three credit bureaus are and how they operate. It's important that you monitor your credit. It's important that every year you pull your credit and go over your reports to make sure that they're accurate, because they're just not. And the credit bureaus are not very good at keeping their records accurate. You'll never know unless you go on and check. When you do get your report, if you don't understand it and you need a little help, contact us on zencreditresolutions.com and you can set up a free consultation. We don't charge for it, but we'll go over it with you line by line and explain to you what your credit report means, what information is accurate, and what information can be removed.